Ice cream lovers, welcome to this session of Scoop School. Nice to have you here answering customer questions, viewer questions today. Before we do that, I do want to thank our episode sponsor, which is Lloyd's of Pennsylvania. I say Lloyd's, it's just L-L-O-Y-D-S. You've got Barry Jones, you've got Andy Jones. They know everything about the mix business, mainly on the East Coast, but they drop ship pallets of mix anywhere you want. Top quality mix, top quality guys, top quality service. Lloyd's of Pennsylvania, their link is down below. Thank you very much, Andy and Barry, for sponsoring this episode of the Scoop School. What are we calling this now? Scoop School Sessions. We love people leaving comments, and we try and get to them either just on the typing or answering questions. This question is from our good friend Justin Saunders 6253. And who are we going to throw it up here? Let's throw it up here. Shing! Justin asks, "Hello, Headmaster, and thank you for addressing me in the correct way, by the way, Justin. I appreciate all the videos in the ice cream business. We're in the process of opening a shop in Martinsburg, West Virginia. Wanted to ask if you have covered customer flow in any of your previous videos. Want to maximize the speed in which customers are served product, i.e., 2 employees scooping, 1 making sundaes and shakes, and 1 on the register?" Justin, we're going to answer that question for you today. Now, it's different for every concept. So let's talk just a little bit about 2 different concepts. One that is mainly just scooped products. And you've got companies like Jenny's and some others that are kind of heavily leaning towards just scooped products. Not a huge emphasis on shakes, on sundaes, banana splits, all that kind of thing. So if we have a look here at our standard ice cream layout, you have the customer walk in here. There may be some kind of stanchion or guide here. I do think that if you're in the process of mainly just scooping only, it would be good to funnel them through. So let's say we kind of start the stanchion process here and take it down here, because this is the customer flow that you want. You want them to come in here, look at menu boards, it's all popping over here, and then they make their way down this way. Again, if you are only doing scooped products or heavily leaning towards scooped products, you can use the subway model. The subway model is they get to the front of the line here and basically make their way down. Now this potentially could be a register here. Again, that's probably a topic for another video on do you charge first, do you charge last. I find that, again, the subway model, you're paying at the end. So the customer basically makes their way down, and you might have 2 or 3 people here. And again, the beauty is that if you're primarily just scooping cups or cones, then the person taking the order here is the person that's scooping, hands over to the customer here. Customer makes their way down here, employee over here that takes the money, takes the payment, and then they come back out. I will tell you a couple of principles about the process of flow when it comes to products that you actually make yourself. If you lean more towards concretes or blizzards, blended type products, shakes, sundaes, all that kind of thing, you may find that where you're very menu item driven, it may look a little bit different. So you may take the order here, let's get these guys off. You may take the order first. So you've got someone here, they're placing their order here, and then you may have a runner for that person that is actually off making so they're scooping condiments here. You might have a blender in here, some shake blenders over here, fudge pumps over in the corner. This person, the runner, as we say, will be making the product and then dropping it back down here to the customer pickup area. So once the customer has placed their order, paid for their order, they come back down here, they pick up here, and they're back out the door. Now, that's not to say that this model is the same, that last model I just spoke about, all the time, because this might be the case on a busy Friday night or a Thursday night, Saturday afternoon. But on Monday morning, you're really not that busy anymore, and the person that takes the order is the person that will go and make the order and then drop it back. That person may be the manager. I give them a big cross. If you've got a drive-through over on this side, same deal. At the busy process, you might have someone on the register here that is taking the order, someone that is running for the order. That doesn't mean to say that the second employee is standing right here. You might have a bump screen or a printer over here in the production space, and this person is actually making here by virtue of what was sent to them and then running it back over here. So there's a few different models, and we get it all the time. Do I pay first, pay later, pay at the end? If you pay first, what if someone wants to upgrade? You've already kind of had them pay. That's the downside. The upside of that is that you're not going to get anyone walking out without paying. The different model where they pay at the end works mainly on scooped ice cream. So you've really got to determine, where's my focus? Is it more menu products that I'm making, or is it just scooped products? And the concept can kind of change, but one thing remains the same, is that in busy times, you want to make sure that you've got enough people making products so you're getting that flow through. If you find you have a line, you can do some quirky kind of signs, like I've seen at barbecue places and so forth. They may have a sign here that says, hey, if you don't know what you want to order yet, you're in trouble. Just kind of a tongue-in-cheek way of saying, hey, you're going to get to the counter here, and we want to keep this line moving. I also know people who actually do not allow sampling, so no samples on Friday night or the weekend. Or they may limit their samples to 1 or 2. I know people who have come out of COVID that don't even sample at all anymore, and they've said that that really does increase the flow of their customers. I don't know, personally I think that sampling is one of the intrinsic and great things about coming to an ice cream shop. So look, this looks like a football, a basketball, playbook here. A lot of different things happening here. It really does depend on what your concept is. One last thing, if you can actually get the customer to leave through an exit rather than the place that they came in, you're going to save yourself a whole lot more time and process when it comes to rotating customers. So if they're coming in this door and then leaving out this door, there's no bottleneck up here of people coming in and getting out. Not a lot of businesses have the flexibility to do that, but if your frontage is wide enough, I really would consider, or have you consider, having an entryway separate to the exit way. A lot of information in that one. Joseph? Jonathan? Joffrey? You know who you are. Leave a comment down below if that solved your problem. If you have another problem, we are more than happy to help with problems. Look, it's just our perspective. We only helped open up over 1,000 ice cream shops. I mean, what do we know? I do want to thank our episode sponsor again, Andy and Barry at Lloyd's. Their link is down below. A lot of other links happening over here. We've got our subscribe button up here. We've got another video over here. We've got a link to Scoop School over here. Classes running all the time, consulting, all sorts of things. Keep on scooping. See you in the next video.